If you've been around the last 20 years, you've probably heard of Alvin and the Chipmunks. Whether it was the movies, the music, or the shows, people couldn't get enough of these little fucks. However, what most people don't know is who these critters are based on. The band of chipmunks had actually existed. However, they were a lot less family-friendly. Munks were a band of well-known chipmunks that began sometime in the early 2000s. They had dropped several singles such as Kill All Sluts and Chipmunk Pimp. The band consisted of 4 members: David Monk, Gary Monk, Jasper Monk, and Pilgore. Together, these guys dominated the underground scene, going on to drop their debut album, Monks on the Corner. This album was a success and skyrocketed them to the mainstream for a bit. However, something went wrong. Pilgore had recently taken up drinking, and let's just say he wasn't in the right mental state. He had verbally and physically abused Gary Monk and made several tweets about the chipmunk master race. This behavior caused him to get removed from the band, and this unfortunately made him bitter. On March 13th, 2024, he had entered a gas station and he pulled out a weapon and fired. Ended up killing 2 and injuring 1. Pilgore had refused to drop his weapon and ended up firing on some cops. Luckily, none were injured. However, Pilgore was immediately gunned down. This loss was heavy on the band, and it caused some cataclysm, some schism within the group, and they never got to make another album or put out any other music. They disbanded, and their whereabouts are mostly unknown. However, we have some idea on what they've been up to. David Monk had been, he had fallen down the right-wing pipeline and had made several tweets. He featured on Ben Shapiro's podcast, spewing right-wing beliefs. He still continues this to this day, so don't interact with any of his content. He's not in the right mental state after Pilgore's death. Gary Monk, well, he passed of, cancer. To be specific, there was a tumor in his brain that had been failed to notice in time. He had dropped one last single before he left. Gary had liked to speak his mind and had done an interview. I got access to this interview and I'll show you guys the footage.
Yeah, Pilgore, yeah, he's... Ever since I started knowing him, he was always sort of, out there. He wasn't normal, is what I'm trying to say. And I mean, after he started taking, alcohol, and when he started doing that stuff, it got a lot worse. He started yelling at me. He started posting stuff online that he shouldn't. And we had to get him out. We couldn't keep him in. And we were all just like, we didn't know how to feel, really. We just kind of moved on. We just didn't want to look back at the past. And I mean, after what happened, after what happened at the gas station, we were just in denial. How could he do such a thing? Yeah, that's it.
Pretty sad stuff. Well, now you guys know the true origin of Alvin and the Chipmunks. My hearts go out to all the victims involved. Goodbye, guys. Stay tuned.